what happens at a talking circle. The main idea, whether it's called a talking circle, listening circle, conversation, sharing circle, is that you're coming together and having chance to share something of your experience if you want to. In my opinion, somebody who goes and listens is just as valuable, and it should be a space where there isn't judgment. It's a confidential space, so you can go and feel comfortable to share something maybe that you might not normally in everyday conversation. If it's an in-person circle, you tend to sit actually physically in a circle. If you're online, obviously you're in front of your device, and you will again take it in turns to speak so that you can really hear what each person is saying. Now, although it's a group, sometimes the facilitator might suggest that you do something like individual journaling. So perhaps they want you to reflect on a particular topic before you think about sharing it in the circle. Or I use a lot pair work, so particularly if it's a bigger circle or if I notice some people are being quiet or feeling shy. And that's called listening partnerships. So we break out into pairs and then we come back into the circle again a bit later once everybody's had a chance to share. Depending on the background of the facilitator, they might bring movement in. So it might be some really simple movement just to help you relax into the environment, to settle your nervous system so that then it feels more comfortable going into the talking part. That should always be communicated on the marketing, that you're going to move, so you're wearing the right kind of things and that you're ready for that. Another thing that you might find at a talking circle is crafts. So being busy with your hands and busy with your eyes can really facilitate the talking to happen, particularly if it's a more tricky subject. So circles can look really different, and I would really encourage you to contact a facilitator if it's not clear what a particular circle in your area looks like. And they can give you a breakdown so you know what to expect and have a sense of whether it's for you or not. So in a 2-hour talking circle that I run, for example, we might spend the first 15 minutes just settling in, having a little settling practice, maybe a simple meditation, an initial check-in so we hear everybody's voices, and also sharing of the guidelines so we know how the talking is going to work. And then the main part of it is about an hour and a half where I've got a theme and I've introduced the theme and we're letting the talking flow when somebody feels that they have something to say. And then the last 15 minutes is about integrating, having a chance to reflect on how it's been at the circle and just checking in with people how they're feeling before they leave. You can have much shorter circles, especially online. There might be a 45-minute circle where it'll be much more controlled, the timing, so that again everybody has a chance to talk. So they can vary. Maybe you go to one and it's not quite your thing. Don't feel that all of them are going to be the same. There are circles for all sorts of different people. They're not just for women, and they can be on all sorts of topics. So I hope you find a circle that really meets your needs, but don't be afraid to ask the facilitator for more information so you feel more relaxed about going and can really enjoy your time there. If you found this useful, do subscribe, and then you'll see more videos about talking circles and facilitation coming up very soon.